Okay, before I get rolling tonight, I figured I'd shoot a video. Last night was pretty productive. I was able to get the bottom shaft out, get the PTO, I forget what they call it, the connecting shaft or something like that, and then PTO unit out of the back. PTO's laying back here. I really haven't cleaned up any. It's 3 in the morning when I quit, so I just kind of moved everything away and went home. But all the wedges on the wheels are loose. So really all I'm going to do is block this thing up, break my wheels loose, pull the wheels off, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull my axles out. I'm going to pull these off, pull my gears out, pull the differential, and have it just down to the bare case, plus the fast hitch. And I'm re-bearing everything. I was really happy, even more happy I guess, when I started taking stuff apart. My differential, there's no play in it at all. I'm still going to put new bearings in it, but it spins nice and smooth. And trying to think where I put it now. Oh, this little bushing inside this piece here that guides the front of the PTO shaft, and if I'm looking at it right, it should be the end of this shaft. The other end would rest in that bushing right there, and that bushing actually looks really good yet, but I'm gonna replace it anyway while I'm in there. All the gears are off of the bottom shaft. They're laying in the pile right there. Cleaned up a little last night, but I have some of the parts over here on the shelf. The O-rings on these, those rubber O-rings right there, they're pretty well shot. The oil seals in there, they're pretty well shot. I love them. They're really hard and broke already, so I'm going to replace those while I'm in there. And that's where she stands right now. I'm going to go ahead and try and get blocked up a little higher so the wheels are off the ground, take the wheels off, and then go to work stripping this baby down. Wheels are pulled, caps are pulled, and the other bearing looks pretty good, but this one looks not quite as good. I don't know where you can tell, but right there in the housing there's like a gap between the axle and the housing. Right there's a good gap. Oh, I think I got my finger in the right spot. Right there, it's a good gap. If you look over on the other side, no gap. And I'm like, oh, I wonder why that is. And I end up looking over here and finding out. If you watch the inside race of the bearing there, right now my axle is spinning and the bearing is not. So I hate to see how ripped up my axle is, to be honest. Okay, here it is. It is all torn apart. I have it down to just the bare casting right now, minus the counter shaft. In here I have, I got to drive that roll pin down through yet, take that out, put new bushings in that. But other than that, everything is out of here. Just got oil and sludge and everything else like that in the bottom. Wipe everything down, give it a good cleaning, get everything out of there. Got all the pieces over here. Got my bull gears, the axle. Differential laying there. The differential came right out. Got all the other sides laying over here. So I'm going to work on taking this apart here so I can order new bearings. new seals and throw everything back together. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit here. Got a lot of stuff to sweep up. I hate a dirty floor, so I'm gonna get a lot of it swept up here and head home. So there's this update. This is Saturday, and hoping on next week I can get some bearings in before Thanksgiving so I can start putting this back together before Thanksgiving break is over for me. So alrighty, thanks for watching. Oh, one thing before I go. I brought all my new parts down that I got. The new hydraulic line for the back, new air cleaner. I actually have a 4-fan blade now. And inside that big box is a new pedestal, because on the old one, if I can worm my way up here, the old one, the cast was busted out in the front. Right here, the whole corner is busted off. So I got a new pedestal put on it. Well, obviously that won't be until I get it back together. Check valve block for the fast hitch. I got one of those because my other one was bad. My tack drive generator, if I can get it out, it's a little heavy, is basically just a regular generator, only it's got this little tack drive unit on the back. There's an adapter plate right here, and it's just a little round oval thing here. Tack screws onto there, and when you spin this, I really can't see it moving too much, but this in here turns when I turn my generator pulley, and that's what drives the tachometer. So whether the generator charges or not, at least I have a working tack when I get a tack. So alright, I think I'm officially done now. I'm gonna clean up and head out of here early. So thanks for watching.